Hello, everyone, and welcome back to today's episode. If you've been searching for a powerful way to improve your English, one that's enjoyable, natural, and can fit into your daily life, then you are in the right place. Today, we're going to explore how you can improve your English faster by reading. Yes, reading. Something that may sound simple, but when you do it with the right approach, it becomes one of the most powerful tools for fluency. Within this episode, we'll dive deep into why reading is so effective for English, what kind of materials you should read, different reading strategies to speed up your learning, how to build habits that make reading fun and sustainable, and real-life stories of learners who improved their English just by reading consistently. So, grab a notebook, a cup of tea or coffee, and let's dive right in. Let's start with a question. Why reading? There are many ways to learn English. Listening, speaking, watching movies, practicing conversations, even using apps. So why do I say reading is one of the fastest ways? For one, vocabulary explosion. When you read, you come across words in context. You don't just memorize lists. You see how words are used naturally. This helps you not only remember them, but also understand how to use them. Number 2, grammar without studying grammar. Have you noticed how children learn their first language? They don't open grammar books. They hear and see sentences over and over until the patterns become natural. Reading does exactly this for you. Number 3, pronunciation through reading aloud. Even if you're reading silently, your brain processes sounds. If you read aloud, you practice pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. Number 4, cultural understanding. Reading books, newspapers, and blogs in English gives you a window into culture, humor, and ways of thinking. Most importantly, reading gives you input. The more English you consume, the faster your brain adapts. So, what should you read? This is where many learners get stuck. You want to improve your English, but you don't know what to read. Let's break it down. Beginners to intermediate should do graded readers. These are books written specifically for English learners. They use controlled vocabulary, simple grammar, and it's perfect if you're just starting. Children's books. Don't underestimate them. Even advanced learners benefit from short stories, fairy tales, and illustrated books. They are simple, fun, and full of useful everyday language. Next, we have newspapers and magazines. If you're intermediate or above, try reading news articles. They give you real-world vocabulary and help you stay informed. Blogs and online articles. Choose topics that you love. Travel, food, technology, sports, fashion. When you enjoy the topic, you stay motivated. Now, if you're more advanced, novels and literature might be for you. Novels are amazing. They expose you to emotions, dialogue, and different writing styles. The golden rule is don't read something too difficult. If every sentence feels like a puzzle, you'll get frustrated. The best material is the one you can understand about 70 to 80% without a dictionary. That way, you learn naturally. All right, now let's talk about strategies, because reading is not just about moving your eyes across the page. It's about how you interact with the text. Extensive versus intensive reading. Extensive reading is reading for pleasure. You don't stop for every word, you just enjoy the story. Intensive reading is reading carefully. You analyze grammar, you look up words, and you study deeply. Both are important. Do extensive reading daily for the fluency, and intensive reading a few times a week for the depth. Active note-taking. Keep a notebook. Write down new words. But don't just write the meaning. Write the sentence you found it in. This helps you remember how to use it. Read aloud. Spend 10 minutes reading out loud every day. It improves your pronunciation and confidence. Shadow reading. Listen to an audiobook while following the text. This trains your brain to connect spelling, sound, and meaning. Set mini goals. 1 page a day, 10 minutes before bed, or 1 news article every morning. Little goals are powerful. They add up to big progress. Now let's be honest. Many learners start reading but give up after a week. Why? Because habits are hard. Here are some ways to build a sustainable reading habit. 1. Start small. Don't aim for an hour a day if you're not used to it. Begin with 5 to 10 minutes. Make it fun. Choose topics you love. Reading should not feel like a punishment. Number 3, combine reading with daily life. Read on the bus, during lunch break, or before bed. 4, track your progress. Keep a list of books or articles that you've read. It motivates you to continue. And number 5, celebrate small wins. Finish a story, celebrate. Every step is progress. Let me share some inspiring examples. Maria from Brazil. She struggled with English for years, but then she started reading romance novels in English every night. In 6 months, her vocabulary exploded, and she felt confident speaking. Ahmed from Egypt. He read 1 news article daily out loud. His pronunciation improved so much that people thought he had studied abroad. Kenji from Japan. He used Harry Potter books, first in Japanese, then in English. Because he already knew the story, it was easier to understand. His English improved faster than in years of classes. Now here's a simple plan you can start today. Pick a book or article that excites you. Read 5 to 10 minutes daily in the morning or in the afternoon, or maybe in the evening before bed. Then write down 5 new words per day with example sentences. Once a week, you will read out loud for 15 minutes. Finally, after finishing a book or article, summarize it in your own words, speaking or writing. Follow this for 3 months, and you'll see dramatic improvement. Now, here are some common mistakes to avoid. Reading only textbooks. This is too boring. You'll quit. translating every single word. This will slow you down. Choosing materials that are too hard. This kills your motivation. Being inconsistent. Reading once a week doesn't work. Daily is better, even if it's short. I want to leave you with a powerful thought. Reading is not just about learning English. It's about opening doors. Every book you read in English connects you to new cultures, new ideas, and new opportunities. The more you read, the more confident you'll feel. Don't think of reading as homework. Think of it as a gift you're giving yourself. Imagine yourself 6 months from now, speaking confidently, understanding movies easily, and maybe even writing your own blog in English. That future starts with today's habit, reading a few pages. So, let's recap. Reading helps you improve vocabulary, grammar, and culture naturally. Choose the right materials for your level and your interest. Use strategies like reading aloud, shadowing, and note-taking. Build a daily habit, even if it's just 10 minutes. Stay consistent and celebrate your progress. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure to subscribe and share it with friends who are also learning English. And remember, the more you read, the faster you grow. Until next time, happy reading and happy learning.